country, Bangladesh, which was formerly East Pakistan, we lost in the last full-scale war in 71. So Pakistan is not in a position to have a full-scale war right now, or it will be on the losing side, in my opinion, or this problem with Kashmir is not going to go away.
So you think that Kashmir should be made the fifth partner?
Fifth province of Pakistan.
Fifth province of Pakistan. Okay, Asif Khan, you're the president of the United Kashmir Forum. What do you say on that?
I think there were major disputes in the world and they've been resolved, and I think and we hope that there will be a resolution of Kashmir and without bloodshed. I think it can be resolved if there is understanding on both sides. I think Pakistan has taken some good steps, and President Musharraf has made really good concrete suggestions. Now it's the turn of Indians to follow the suit.
Okay, we've got Mr. Singh from Germany. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum ji.
Walaikum salam.
Ji, Sardar ji, ki question hai toda?
PJ, this is Dr. Yasin actually.
Oh, sorry, I was told that there is Mr. Singh. My apologies. So that call has been dropped. I think our producers made a mistake there. Yes, Dr. Yasin, what is your question?
Well, PJ, just before I ask my question, I just want to give my opinion actually. Regarding the president's speech, it was a very good speech, and I think he has taken some very bold steps, and he deserves lots of congratulations. The second point I would like to make is that President of Pakistan is trying his best to take Pakistan out of mess. 2 years, 3 years ago when he took over, people were thinking that Pakistan is a failed state. And suddenly Pakistan has become one of the important states in the world. So that, I think all the credit goes to him. Regarding my question, also I think that, you know, he has taken some steps against extremism. But I think you can ask your panel as well. President Musharraf needs to take some more measures against certain institutions. I would like to state 3 institutions. I think he needs to reform them before the steps he has taken can be fulfilled. And these are the police, for example, very corrupt, not very transparent, and I think he needs to sort out that. The next institution, PJ, my question to the panel is the judiciary. I think, you know, all these changes he's trying to bring, and to bring people to justice, for example, especially these ulmas, these Maulvis, for example, you know, those are trying to give rise to extremism. I think he needs to have a very strong judiciary to prosecute these people. Those are taking steps against the state. And just my question is whether the political parties in Pakistan, will they be able to continue the reforms which President Musharraf has brought up so far? Do their leadership have the ability to lead Pakistan? So this is my question to the panel.
It's a very comprehensive question, Yasin Saab, and of course we'll try and answer some of it just before the break, but rest of it we will try and answer it afterwards. Ajib Saab, kya kahenge aap?
I could not hear his question very well.
Well, basically he's trying to say that what the President of Pakistan has done, and you know, basically, you know, what he should be doing, and but generally the gist of the question is that he's basically agreeing what the President of Pakistan has done, but he feels that more ought to be done.
What more ought to be done? I think, well, in relation to the announcement concerning elections, I think that
I think before you answer the question, because we're about to be going in for a commercial break, so we will be taking a break in a short while, but please call here on 00442089619786, and when you do call, please stay on the line and wait for the signal. Stay tuned and join us just shortly after this break. Welcome back to the global situation. We're discussing here the global situation, India, Pakistan, and of course we're also discussing what is happening in this country as well. For that, we have a dedicated panel which has come all the way from Bradford. And for those viewers who've just joined us, let me tell you that we will be inviting dedicated panelists from all over the cities. And if you feel that you want to air your views here on ARY Digital in this particular program, do please get in contact here, and the address is 65 North Acton Road, Park Royal, NW10 6PJ. Please write to me here and let me know about what kind of a panel and what subjects you feel really need to be aired from the community's point of view, which really go along and affect Pakistanis and Asians living in this country. So do please feel free to give me a call here on the subject. But we are talking here today of Pakistan, India, Kashmir, and of course we all wish that there shouldn't be war, but we still talk about it. So coming to you, Ajib Saab, the question of that last caller, what answer do you have for him?
From Dr. Yassin?
Yes.
I think it's very difficult to say hypothetically that how an elected government would have conducted itself in this kind of crisis situation. But one thing probably I would like to say that at least the elected government would have carried the mandate from the electorate. That's the difference between Musharraf and elected government. Now, as far as the future is concerned, again, I think that we don't know yet what sort of government will come into power if elections are held in this year, in October. But I would strongly support the restoration of democracy. Democracy might have certain faults, certain flaws, but still democracy is better than one person making all the decisions. I would endorse, although the reforms which have been introduced by President Musharraf, I think that he's decided very courageously, and I think that this all the actions against terrorism, extremist religious organizations, I think that will really give us a proper place in the world community, and Pakistan no longer is going to seem to be a bastion of terrorism and extremism. But I think the doctor has asked a very hypothetical question, and I've tried to give him an answer which is very hypothetical.
Okay, coming to you, इस्ताक साहब, ये बात ये है कि बड़ी सिंपल सी बात है. अजीब साहब ने बात की, हमारे क्वेश्चनर्स हैं वो भी क्वेश्चन करते हैं. बात जेनेटिक्स में आती है कि हर चीज़ हमारी शुरू होती है एक मदरसे से. अगर मदरसे में आपको पढ़ाने वाला एक इंडोक्ट्रिन करता है, तो आज उसका रिजल्ट आपने देख लिया यहाँ कि पूरी दुनिया के अंदर इस्लाम का नाम कैसे ख़राब हो रहा है. वो आपको दिखा रहे हैं CNN पे या किसी और चैनल पे, देख लें तो बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं तो आगे पीछे हिल हिल के पढ़ रहे हैं. वो दिखा रहे हैं कि हम एक फंडामेंटलिस्ट बन गए, वो दिखा रहे हैं कि पता नहीं हम क्या हैं. हालांकि पीस लविंग religion, I don't see that there is any other religion except in that, but it is being depicted like that. Why?
The three comments. One is that bloodshed, terrorism, killing of innocent human beings has absolutely nothing to do with Islam. And any institution, no matter what pretensions may be, religion or otherwise, that preaches terrorism and killing of innocent people has nothing to do with Islam, and I personally have no respect for it. And therefore any government has a responsibility to make sure that that institution is dealt with properly and within the law.
Yes, but even coming to you, Apna Ishaq Saab, when the riots took place in Bradford, it wasn't a question of Asians. Muslims were being targeted.
True. I'm coming to the role of the mosque. As far as the role of the mosque here is concerned, I think we need to look at the role of the mosque. Mosques are very important, and they have a very central role in the religious identity, in the cultural makeup and the social makeup of the Muslim community. And therefore we have to ask ourselves whether mosques are actually fulfilling that role. We need to be able to fulfill a role which enables our coming generations to be able to be proud of their Islam, to be able to project Islam which is respected not only by themselves, by others as well. We want to be able to share with the rest of the community that Islam means peace, but it means real peace, the way we live and the way we interact with other communities as well. And I think as a Muslim community, we have to look at mosques and madrasas and say what kind of education we are giving, how we are educating, what kind of messages are we giving, what kind of identity we are giving to those people, and what we are saying to them in terms of interaction with the rest of the society. We are a minority here, a very proud minority that may be, but a minority here. We have to live alongside people of other faiths and other cultures and other social upbringing as well, and we got to be able to meaningfully and positively interact with those communities and the rest of the society. And our mosque has to play a very important role. Unfortunately, one has to say that many of our mosques are not not addressing the kind of agendas and the kind of issues which are very pertinent or should be very pertinent to the living of the Muslims in this country.